Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. When 1,000-Pound Sisters first hit TLC screens, Chris Combs quickly became a fan favorite. Known for his quick wit, self-deprecating humor, and unwavering support for his sisters Tammy Slaton and Amy Halterman, Chris brought an energy that made him stand out in the show's ensemble cast. Viewers rooted for him as he embarked on his own weight loss journey, not only for his health but for the chance to live longer for his loved ones. Now, as the cameras roll for a new season, fans are about to see another surprising twist in the Combs family story. Chris's wife, Brittany, has decided it's time for her to join in on the weight loss action. Her choice is more than just about shedding pounds. It's a shared commitment to health, love, and a future they can enjoy together. A decade of partnership, through thick and thin, Chris and Brittany's relationship has always been a blend of humor, loyalty, and resilience. They've been married for over a decade, weathering everything from financial struggles to family drama. On screen, Brittany has been the quieter presence in the Combs family, but off-camera she's been Chris's emotional anchor. "She's my rock," Chris once said in a confessional. "When I'm feeling like I can't do it, she's the one telling me to get my butt up and keep going." Brittany, for her part, has been content to support Chris from the sidelines during his weight loss transformation. She cooked healthier meals, joined him for evening walks, and learned to adapt their household routine to his new lifestyle. But while she encouraged him to stay on track, she never made her own health journey a focus until recently. The turning point. In a candid moment during filming, Brittany admitted that watching Chris's success stirred something inside her. "I saw how much better he was feeling," she said. "His energy went through the roof. He could walk without getting winded, he was sleeping better, and even his mood was different. I realized, I want that for myself too." The decision didn't come from a place of comparison or pressure, but from a deeply personal realization. After a recent doctor's appointment where her blood pressure was higher than usual, Brittany began reflecting on her own long-term health. "It's not just about a number on the scale," she explained. "It's about wanting to be there for Chris, for our kids, for our family. If we're both healthier, we can do more together, travel, go hiking, even just walk around the fair without feeling wiped out." Chris's reaction, a mix of pride and nervousness. When Brittany told Chris she wanted in on the weight loss action, his first reaction was pure pride. "I was grinning like an idiot," he recalled. "I'm excited because I know how much it's changed my life. And now she wants to feel that too." But Chris also admits he felt a twinge of nervousness. "Weight loss ain't easy," he said. "There are days you want to give up, days where you question why you're doing it. I just hope she knows it's a marathon, not a sprint." To his relief, Brittany is going into this with eyes wide open. She's seen the highs and lows of Chris's own journey and understands the emotional challenges that come with such a lifestyle shift. Setting goals together. Unlike Chris, who initially started his weight loss plan to qualify for bariatric surgery, Brittany is taking a slightly different approach. While surgery is not off the table, she's beginning with gradual lifestyle changes, healthier eating, more activity, and a consistent workout schedule. "I'm starting with baby steps," Brittany said. "Instead of cutting everything at once, I'm focusing on portion control and swapping out certain foods. I know myself, if I go too hard too fast, I'll burn out." Chris, who's become somewhat of a pro at navigating weight loss obstacles, is already planning joint activities they can enjoy. Evening walks in their neighborhood, weekend bike rides on local trails, cooking nights where they try new low-carb recipes, step challenges to keep each other motivated. "We're competitive in a fun way," Brittany laughed. "If he hits 10,000 steps, you better believe I'm hitting 10,001. The TLC factor, cameras, pressure, and accountability, Being part of 1,000-pound sisters means this isn't just a private journey. TLC cameras will be documenting Brittany's progress, and with that comes both motivation and pressure. It's a double-edged sword, Brittany admitted. On one hand, it's great to have that accountability. On the other hand, you know the world is watching. Fans of the show are already buzzing about Brittany's decision, flooding social media with supportive messages and sharing their own weight loss stories. Brittany joining Chris on this journey is everything, one fan wrote on Instagram. It's inspiring to see couples taking their health seriously together. Family dynamics. A ripple effect. In the Combs-Slatton family, health has been a central storyline for years. Tammy's and Amy's struggles, Chris's determination, and now Brittany's choice all have created a ripple effect that's slowly shifting the family's collective mindset. Even Tammy, known for her resistance to certain lifestyle changes, has expressed her support. "I'm proud of Brittany," Tammy said in a recent episode. "It's hard to make that first move. She's brave." Amy, too, is cheering her sister-in-law on. "Brittany's always been there for Chris," she said. "Now it's his turn to be there for her." The emotional side of transformation. Weight loss isn't just a physical process, it's deeply emotional. Brittany has been candid about the fears that come with change. "There's a part of me that's scared," she confessed. "What if I fail? What if I can't stick to it? But then I think, what if I succeed? What if this changes everything?" Chris, having faced similar fears, reassures her often. "We're doing this together," he tells her. "Even if we mess up, we keep moving forward." What's next? For Brittany, the next year will be about consistency, self-compassion, and finding joy in the process. She's not aiming for a goal weight as much as she's aiming for a goal life, one filled with more energy, more shared experiences, and more years alongside her husband. Fans can expect to see moments of triumph and struggle as Brittany's journey unfolds on 1,000-pound sisters. But one thing is certain, this new chapter isn't just about the scale. It's about partnership, resilience, and the belief that it's never too late to take action. Why this story resonates. Couples tackling health goals together is a theme that strikes a chord with many viewers. It's a reminder that support systems matter. Change is possible at any stage of life. Health journeys are not linear, they're full of ups, downs, and detours. Brittany and Chris are showing that love and determination can be powerful motivators, especially when combined. In a world where reality TV often thrives on drama and conflict, this storyline offers something refreshingly hopeful. It's not about competition or one-upmanship. It's about a couple deciding to invest in their future together. As Chris puts it, "We started this life together side by side. We're gonna live it that way too, healthy, happy, and ready for whatever's next." And for Brittany, this is just the beginning. "Chris helped me believe I could do this," she said, smiling. "Now I'm ready to prove it to myself." A new chapter for the Combs family. When TLC first introduced us to the boisterous, big-hearted Combs family on 1,000-pound sisters, Chris Combs stood out for more than just his size. His quick humor, easygoing charm, and constant teasing of his sisters Tammy Slatton and Amy Halterman made him an instant fan favorite. But behind the jokes, there was a man determined to change his life, and he did. Over several seasons, viewers watched Chris commit to healthier habits, shed weight, and eventually undergo surgery that would help him transform his health. It wasn't easy, there were setbacks, temptations, and more than a few emotional moments. But through it all, one person stood quietly in the background, cheering him on, his wife, Brittany. Now, in a surprising and inspiring twist, Brittany has decided she's ready to join Chris on the weight loss journey. For her, it's not about keeping up appearances for TV or comparing herself to anyone else. It's about taking control of her health, her happiness, and her future. The woman behind the man. Brittany Combs isn't the loudest personality in the 1,000-Pound Sisters cast, but those who know her and those sharp-eyed fans who've paid attention understand she's the steady hand that's kept Chris grounded. Where Chris is loud and joking, Brittany is measured and observant. She's been with Chris through the highs and lows of life, from early struggles with money to supporting him through his own weight loss surgery. She's seen the emotional toll it can take to break decades-long habits, and she knows the determination it requires. Chris always says I'm the quiet one, Brittany once joked in a behind-the-scenes clip. But that's because I'm the one making sure we actually get places on time. A quiet realization. The idea to start her own weight loss journey didn't happen overnight. For years, Brittany focused her energy on Chris and the rest of the family, making healthier meals, joining him for walks, and creating an environment that would help him succeed. But she wasn't fully committed to her own transformation. She'd snack late at night, skip workouts, and put her needs on the back burner. That changed after a recent trip to the doctor. My blood pressure was higher than it should be, Brittany admitted in a confessional. I knew I wasn't in terrible shape yet, but I could see the road I was heading down if I didn't make changes. I just thought, why not now? It wasn't just the numbers on a chart. Brittany noticed she was getting tired more easily, struggling with joint pain and avoiding activities she used to enjoy. I realized I was sitting out of life more than I was living it, she said. The conversation. One night, after dinner, Brittany sat down with Chris. The TV was on in the background, but she muted it. "Babe," she began, "I think I want to do what you did." Chris looked up from his phone. "You mean surgery?" "Not yet," she said. "I mean the whole thing, the eating better, moving more, actually trying. I want in on the weight loss action." Chris grinned but then turned serious. "I'm proud of you. But I'm gonna be honest, it's not easy. There are days you'll want to quit." "I know," Brittany replied. "But I've watched you do it. I've watched Amy and Tammy go through it. I know it's hard. I also know it's worth it. A plan in motion." Unlike Chris, who started his journey with a focus on qualifying for bariatric surgery, Brittany is beginning with lifestyle changes. She's cut back on processed foods, swapped soda for water, and started logging her meals. She's also committed to walking with Chris every evening, a habit they'd done sporadically before but are now making a priority. To keep it fun, they've set up weekly challenges. Step challenges: whoever logs the most steps in a week picks the Saturday night movie. Recipe roulette: they take turns finding a new healthy recipe to try together. Non-scale victories: instead of only tracking pounds lost, they celebrate moments like fitting into a smaller shirt or being able to climb stairs without stopping. Family reactions: when Brittany told the rest of the family, the responses were mixed, but mostly supportive. Amy lit up immediately. "Girl, we're gonna get matching water bottles and everything." Tammy, who's had a complicated relationship with change, simply said, "Good for you. It's hard at first, but you can do it." Chris's mom, Darlene, was more practical. "I hope you stick with it," she said. "You know your daddy's side of the family, heart trouble runs deep. Better to start now than wait till the doctor's telling you to." The TLC effect. Of course, with the 1,000-Pound Sisters cameras rolling, Brittany's decision is no longer just a personal one, it's part of the show's storyline. That means her successes and struggles will play out on TV for fans to analyze, cheer for, and sometimes criticize. "It's a lot of pressure," Brittany admitted. "But it's also accountability. When I know people are watching, I push a little harder. I want to show that you don't have to be the loudest person in the room to make big changes." The first setback. Just 2 weeks into her plan, Brittany hit her first roadblock. A busy work week left her exhausted, and she skipped several workouts. Then, at a family cookout, she gave in to old habits and went back for seconds and then dessert. "I felt so guilty," she said, "like I'd already failed." Chris reminded her that one bad day or even one bad week doesn't erase all the progress she's made. "You've got to shake it off and keep going," he told her. "I had plenty of those days, remember?" Building momentum. Brittany's approach is all about sustainability. She's not cutting out all her favorite foods but is learning to enjoy them in moderation. She's trying strength training for the first time, discovering that lifting weights gives her a surprising confidence boost. She's also started tracking non-scale victories. Walking up a hill without losing her breath. Sleeping through the night without discomfort. Feeling more energetic during the day. A shared victory. One of the most heartwarming moments came when Chris and Brittany went to a local fair, something they'd avoided for years due to limited mobility and the difficulty of navigating crowded spaces. "We walked the whole thing," Brittany beamed. "We even went on a ride together. It felt like being teenagers again." Chris added, "That's what this is all about. Not the numbers, not the surgery, just getting our life back." The road ahead. Brittany knows the journey is far from over. She's considering consulting with a bariatric surgeon in the future but is focused right now on building healthy habits that will last. She and Chris plan to set new challenges for each other every month, keep up their evening walks, and document their progress, not just for the show but for themselves. "This isn't about keeping up with Chris or anyone else," Brittany said. "It's about keeping up with the life I want to live." The Combs family has given 1,000-pound sisters fans plenty of laughs, drama, and emotional moments. But Brittany's decision to step into her own health journey adds a new layer, one of partnership, mutual support, and shared determination. As Chris puts it, "We started this life side by side. We're gonna live it that way too, healthy, happy, and ready for whatever's next." For Brittany, this is just the beginning, and fans will be along for the ride every step of the way.